The Craig Jones Invitational.
Mm.
The $1 million tournament. The biggest payout in all of jiu-jitsu tournaments. Not only is he doing that, Craig Jones is being extra petty.
Mm-hmm.
So he's doing it in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
The same weekend as ADCC, in the last venue that ADCC was at. And he's starting to take ADCC athletes. People are dropping out of ADCC to go to compete in this Craig Jones Invitational. Why? Do you know what if you win ADCC, do you know what your winnings are?
What?
10 grand.
10 grand.
Okay. Just by competing in this Craig Jones Invitational, the athletes will be paid $10,001. Not even winning, just competing. So you just got to compete and you already get $1 more than if you win the whole thing for ADCC. Winner gets $1 million. Tackett brothers out of ADCC. Wild.
I've heard a couple sides to this, and I guess as the athlete, because look at jiu-jitsu, it's hard to make cash.
Yeah.
In jiu-jitsu, it's very hard. And I can see how you're like, dude, I need this bag, 10 grand?
I want to say Andrew Tackett.
10 grand? I don't got to fly anywhere?
I want to say he made a post about it, about why he pulled out of ADCC to do this. And he said, it was a hard decision to make because I really felt like I had what it took to win ADCC this year. However, $1 million doesn't just change my life. It changes my entire family's life. He's not wrong.
He's not.
And if this isn't in just being like a one-off thing, like if this can actually get some legs behind it and the sponsorship dollars are there to help develop this. Like Craig Jones he's good at what he does. You know what I mean? He's one of the best in the world, but he's not the best in the world, you know?
Yeah.
And he just knows how to market himself and go viral, you know? So he can get the financial backing behind this and this thing becomes something that's consistent or maybe partners with another large scale tournament like this in the future. This could be massive.
It could be massive
for jiu-jitsu.
But you also got to think.
Or is this going to end up being a fire fest?
You also got to think, look, ADCC is established.
Yeah.
Having an ADCC gold.
Yeah, is a big deal.
You get yourself in a conversation of goats. You start talking animals when you start winning those things, right? The glory of winning $1 million of this tournament. Is this tournament going to be around in 5 years? Is it going to be around in a couple of years? Right now, you're sacrificing your prime physical condition. If I'm the Tackett brothers, I'm in my peak physical condition. I think I can win it this year. It's the long, but I win ADCC, you're instantly seminar prices go up.
Right.
Instantly merch, demos, BJJ Fanatics, all that. You could make $1 million doing all that.
Yeah.
Just off that. I know some guys who make $8,000 to $10,000 a seminar. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Like you can make really, really good money. So I'm thinking like risk versus reward. Craig Jones, is he? I mean, he is obviously serious about this, obviously, but
I think
it's Craig Jones. At the end of the day, it could be like, oh, there's $1 million in his chest, and you open it up, and it's just like a cardboard cutout of naked Craig Jones, and he just joked everybody. Like, how do you know?
Yeah.
Like, I know ADCC is real. I know it is serious.
I think his initial attack, as far as like putting it on the same weekend and whatnot in the same place, I think it's smart because it's getting people talking about it. You know, he created a Craig Jones Invitational account separate from his own account. It's already at 25,000 followers, like in a week. You know, 2 weeks maybe. That's wild. So massive growth. I think by doing all the little petty things, the $10,001, the same weekend, the last venue the ADCC was at in the same state or same city, whatever, like all those little things are going to get, it's controversial. People like controversy.
That good girl, I never remember her name.
British chick.
She pulled out and she's doing Craig Jones now.
Correct.
Why? because she knows there's millions in the bag. She was already favored to win ADCC.
Right.
She's like, I was going to go there. Not all, most of the good girls are still going to do ADCC. They're not all going to pull out.
Right.
And now who am I going to vote against? Like the cream of talent is not going to be very steep this first year for this $1 million bag.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to get good grapplers, but like I'm assuming a lot of the better grapplers are still going to stay ADCC for this year.
We'll see. I know I know a lot of people have developed relationships with Mo Jassim that runs ADCC. So,
and he's a Gordon Ryan guy.
Yeah.
And
I think that's part of another great Craig Jones is kind of like a, fuck you to that thing. I think a lot of it is just to kind of rub Gordon the wrong way kind of a thing.
Well, yeah, because guess what? There's a good chance. We haven't seen Gordon roll in a long time, but there's a good chance he's in 2 divisions again. There's a good chance he's gonna have a very good ADCC.
Mm-hmm.
There's a great chance, right? But what are the headlines gonna be?
Right. Stealing
double goal, boom. Oh, yeah, Craig Jones, $1
million.
And
Yeah.
And Gordon, you haven't been rolling in a while, and all of a sudden now you're in the shadows again. Like it's like you're competing. Like that's cool, Gordon. This guy, $1 million. What are you gonna do with your money? I'm going to Disney World. Don't do that. It's a lot of money.
Do you think that Craig Jones just kind of sits around and just like, what would be funny? If I'm gonna botch this fucking Australian accent right now.
Oh, please do.
You know what would be funny, mate?
Brother,
I can't even.
Come on, Kenny. You can't give up now. Throw shrimp on the barbie.
If we threw $1 million competition the same day as that cunt Gordon Ryan's competition.
Brother, that was a bad.
That was terrible.
That was a terrible.
Yo, I wasn't planning to go Australian, all right?
He's like, yeah, that was not in the pod notes. Like, today's the day.
There's nothing in here about speaking Australian accent.